Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Oppman. We're broadcasting from the Student Union Building, and joining us is Carly Sutton, correspondent for True Blue TV. You've got a story that's near and dear to my heart. Why don't you tell us about it?
Sure. So this segment is all about families and how MTSU is such a family-forward campus and how employees that are working here are also bringing their students to join that Blue Raider family.
And here's a good example of this. My daughter, Rachel, a sophomore here at MTSU. She's a theater major. Rachel, why did you choose True Blue, even though Dad was around here?
Yeah, so I chose to go to MTSU because I love the proximity to home, and I also love the proximity to Nashville, which really provided me with opportunities since I work in theater. So performance opportunities, being so close to a big old city, and then also just the campus is so near and dear to my heart. I went to Homeward Pittard Campus School in elementary school, and I always wanted to come to MTSU, and it was just such an available option, and they worked with me so much to make sure that I could get here. Not to mention all the opportunities that students have. My freshman year, I was able to get 2 jobs in the theater department. I was also able to perform and design before I even became a sophomore. So I just love everything about MTSU, and I want everybody to come here and everybody to feel the joy that I do when I'm on campus.
So Carly, she's not alone, right? You've got some other stories to share. Why don't we show those right now?
Absolutely. And MTSU is such a family-forward campus and has plenty of opportunities for families to get involved. So let's take a look. There's something special about MTSU, and that's a feeling that goes beyond the classroom. For so many students, faculty, and families, MTSU is more than just a place to work or study. It also feels like home. And as we're getting into that season of gratitude, that sense of community is something to be thankful for. The heart of that home-like atmosphere is the Parent and Family Association, a group dedicated to keeping families connected to the campus their students love. From move-in day to graduation, they make sure every Blue Raider family feels supported and informed.
So we try and keep them connected through our MTSU Parent and Family Association Facebook group. We have a really active community there. It's a great place where our parents can hop on, they can ask questions to other MTSU families, they can get advice.
That Facebook group, which is run and monitored by the university, is one of the easiest ways for families to stay engaged, especially for those who live far from campus. Mills says that MTSU's family-focused atmosphere comes from the people who make campus feel welcoming from day one.
What I really love about our campus and our community is that it feels like home. When I ask new students, why did you pick MTSU? It's because it felt like home. It's because faculty and staff members took the time to talk to them and get to know them and to make them feel like they were part of something bigger, like they were part of a family.
And that family feeling runs deep. For some, MTSU is such a big part of their lives that even their own children decide to become Blue Raiders. It's a connection that bridges generations, and one that's especially meaningful this time of year. For Amelia, MTSU is both a workplace and a second home, and she's thankful to see her daughter experience that same supportive community.
When Ava said that she wanted to come to MTSU, of course I was thrilled for a lot of reasons. Obviously that meant having her that close to home, but MTSU means a lot to me. I earned my master's here, so I've been both a student and an instructor, and I love the atmosphere, and I know that she's in a good place.
Something that is special that has come from being at MTSU is I know that I have a space that I can come to. Having my mom as a professor and living with her during that time, it kind of did show me a perspective I didn't know about.
I know what a great place MTSU is, and I am thankful that Ava gets to have that experience, and I'm glad that I get to kind of watch from afar as a parent and to know that she's in a great place to figure out the next phase of her life, and just knowing that Blue Raider family does not end when you walk across the stage.
That family feeling shines especially bright during events like homecoming, when generations of Blue Raiders come together to celebrate school pride and connection. For the Wades, MTSU has always been a part of their family story, and now that bond is stronger than ever.
It's great to have Amy here because I love hearing about her day and how she experiences MTSU. She gives me a perspective that I don't know about, and she also gives me a family perspective of what she thinks MTSU means to her. I've been bringing her to campus since she was real little. She used to help me set up classes, so it's just really nice to see her be on campus before she started college, and now that she's here, it's just great to have her.
I'm thankful that I have both parents that value education, and especially someone who works in the school that I go to. It's just comforting to know that I have the support system from home at school.
I'm just thankful MTSU is kind of a family-first university.
I am really grateful for our MTSU families. I think they play a huge role in making our campus what it is and making our community what it is. And I'm just incredibly grateful for how they build up our students and how they build our community.
We have a campus where there's like a lot of different, folk who come from different flocks. And there's like a kind of sense of like community because we're all there for like the same reason. Like we're all in the same boat. And as long as we're just like authentically ourselves and we love for each other and we care about each other, like that's all that really matters.
At MTSU, family isn't just a word, it's a way of life. From parents cheering on their students to faculty sharing their own experiences with their children, it's a community that's built on care, gratitude, and pride. So this November, we are thankful for all of those families that make MTSU feel like home. For True Blue TV, I'm Carly Sutton.
Carly, what a great package. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rachel, you've got some fun things happening this month in theater. Talk about those.
Yeah, so this month the Theater and Dance Department is opening a production of Pirates of Penzance, which I have had the great honor to scenic design. So if you guys want to come out to MTSU and see the show, you can see some of the opportunities we give our students.
Rachel Ottman, Carly Sutton, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.